Good evening, little dreamers and big dreamers alike. The stars are twinkling in the night sky. The moon is casting its soft glow, and the world outside is hushing itself to sleep. But in here, in this special moment we share, a new world is about to unfold. Wiggle your toes, find that perfect spot in your bed, and let your imagination prepare for takeoff. Our story tonight, Goodnight Time Machine, is waiting to whisk you away on a fantastic voyage. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house at the end of Whisper Lane, lived a curious young girl named Lily. She had wild, curly hair that seemed to have a mind of its own and bright green eyes that sparkled with imagination. Lily loved nothing more than bedtime, but not for the reasons you might think. You see, Lily had a very special secret, a magical time machine disguised as her bed. Every night, as the stars began to twinkle in the velvety sky, Lily would snuggle under her soft purple blanket and whisper, "Good night, time machine." And just like that, her ordinary bed would transform into an extraordinary vessel, ready to whisk her away on incredible adventures through time. On this particular evening, as Lily's parents tucked her in and kissed her goodnight, she could barely contain her excitement. She had been reading about ancient Egypt all week, and she knew exactly where, or rather, when, she wanted to go. As soon as her bedroom door clicked shut, Lily sat up and declared, "Good night, time machine. Take me to ancient Egypt, please." The room began to shimmer and swirl, colors blending together like a kaleidoscope. Lily felt a gentle tugging sensation, as if she were floating on a cloud. She giggled as her hair tickled her cheeks, dancing in an invisible breeze. In the blink of an eye, the familiar walls of her bedroom melted away, replaced by an endless expanse of golden sand. Lily gasped in wonder as she found herself standing at the foot of an enormous pyramid, its smooth, limestone surface gleaming in the scorching sun. The air was hot and dry, filled with the scent of exotic spices and the bustle of a busy marketplace nearby. "Wow," Lily whispered, her eyes wide with amazement. "It worked? I'm really here." As she took in her surroundings, Lily noticed a small boy about her age struggling to carry a heavy basket of dates. Without hesitation, she rushed over to help him. "Thank you, kind stranger," the boy said with a grateful smile. "I'm Amenhotep. What's your name?" "I'm Lily," she replied, returning his smile. "It's nice to meet you, Amenhotep. Those are some yummy-looking dates." Amenhotep laughed. "They are. Would you like to try one? My father is a date farmer, and these are the sweetest in all of Egypt." Lily nodded eagerly, and Amenhotep handed her a plump golden date. As she bit into it, the sweet, sticky fruit exploded with flavor in her mouth. It was unlike anything she had ever tasted before. "This is delicious," Lily exclaimed. "Thank you so much." Amenhotep beamed with pride. "I'm glad you like it. Say, would you like to come with me to deliver these to the palace? The pharaoh himself has requested them for a grand feast tonight." Lily's eyes widened with excitement. "The pharaoh? Really? Oh, I'd love to." And so, the two new friends set off towards the magnificent palace, chatting and laughing as they made their way through the bustling streets of ancient Egypt. Lily was amazed by everything she saw: the colorful market stalls filled with exotic fruits and shimmering fabrics, the towering obelisks covered in mysterious hieroglyphics, and the people dressed in flowing linen robes and elaborate jewelry. As they approached the palace gates, Lily's heart began to race. She couldn't believe she was about to meet a real pharaoh. The enormous golden doors swung open, revealing a breathtaking courtyard filled with lush gardens and sparkling fountains. A tall man with a kind face and eyes lined with kohl approached them. "Ah, Amenhotep, you've brought the dates. Excellent. And who is your friend?" Amenhotep bowed respectfully. Great Pharaoh, this is Lily. She helped me carry the basket. The pharaoh smiled warmly at Lily. Welcome, Lily. Your kindness shall be rewarded. Would you like to join us for the feast tonight? Lily's eyes sparkled with delight. Oh yes, please. Thank you, Your Majesty. And so, Lily spent an unforgettable evening in the pharaoh's palace, tasting exotic dishes, listening to enchanting music, and learning about the fascinating history and customs of ancient Egypt. As the night wore on, she began to feel sleepy, knowing it was time to return home. She said goodbye to her new friends, promising to visit again soon. With a gentle wave of her hand, Lily whispered, "Goodnight, time machine. Take me home, please." In an instant, the grand palace faded away, replaced by the familiar comfort of her own bedroom. Lily snuggled deeper into her blankets, her dreams filled with pyramids, pharaohs, and the sweet taste of dates. Little did she know, this was just the beginning of her amazing nighttime adventures with the Goodnight time machine. As the days passed, Lily's nighttime adventures became more and more exciting. Each evening, she would whisper to her magical bed, eager to discover where or when she would find herself next. One night, Lily found herself in the midst of a bustling Renaissance workshop in Florence, Italy. The air was thick with the scent of paint and freshly carved wood. She gasped in awe as she realized she was standing before the great Leonardo da Vinci himself. The bearded master smiled at her kindly. "Ah, little one, have you come to learn the art of invention?" Lily nodded enthusiastically, and soon she was helping Leonardo sketch fantastic flying machines and mysterious smiling portraits. As dawn approached, she bid farewell to the genius, her mind buzzing with inspiration. Another night, the Goodnight time machine transported Lily to the deck of a creaking ship. Salt spray kissed her cheeks as she gazed out at the endless horizon. A booming voice startled her from behind. "Avast me hearty, what be a wee lass doing aboard me ship?" Lily turned to find herself face to face with a fearsome pirate captain, complete with a peg leg and a talking parrot on his shoulder. But instead of being scared, Lily's eyes sparkled with excitement. "I've come to join your crew, Captain," she declared boldly. The captain roared with laughter. "You've got spirit, lass. Welcome aboard the Salty Sea Dog." For the rest of the night, Lily learned to tie sailors' knots, spot distant lands through a spyglass, and even help the crew find buried treasure on a mysterious island. As she dug in the sand, she couldn't help but giggle at the thought of what her parents would say if they knew she was on a pirate adventure. As the weeks went by, Lily's journeys through time grew ever more fantastic. She danced with dinosaurs in the Jurassic period, giggling as a playful Brachiosaurus used its long neck to give her a ride high above the treetops. She cheered alongside roaring crowds in the Colosseum of ancient Rome, watching gladiators battle fierce lions, though she made sure to close her eyes during the scariest parts. One particularly magical night, Lily found herself in a world of pure imagination. Cotton candy clouds floated in a sky of swirling pastel colors, and the ground beneath her feet was soft and bouncy like a trampoline. Giggling, she bounced her way through fields of lollipop flowers and rivers of fizzy soda. As she explored this wondrous land, she met all sorts of peculiar characters, talking animals wearing top hats and monocles, tiny fairies that left trails of glitter as they flew, and even a grumpy old ogre who turned out to have a heart of gold and a sweet tooth for chocolate-covered broccoli. But of all her adventures, Lily's favorite was the night she traveled to a distant future. The world she saw was full of marvels beyond her wildest dreams. Flying cars zipped between towering skyscrapers that touched the clouds, robots walked alongside humans as friends and helpers, and everyone seemed to communicate through colorful holograms that appeared out of thin air. A kind scientist named Dr. Quantum took Lily under his wing, showing her incredible inventions that could clean the oceans, end hunger, and even let people visit the stars. As Lily helped Dr. Quantum in his lab, mixing glowing liquids and pressing flashing buttons, she felt a spark of inspiration. "Dr. Quantum," she said thoughtfully, "do you think I could become a scientist like you someday?" The doctor's eyes twinkled behind his holographic glasses. "My dear Lily, with your curiosity and imagination, I have no doubt that you could become anything you set your mind to. The future is full of endless possibilities, just waiting for bright young minds like yours to shape it." Lily beamed with pride, her heart full of dreams for her own future. As wonderful as her adventures were, Lily always made sure to return home before sunrise. She knew that no matter how exciting the worlds she visited were, there was nothing quite like the warmth and love of her own family. One morning, as Lily's mother was tucking her in for a nap, she noticed the dreamy look in her daughter's eyes. "My goodness, Lily," she said with a smile. "You look like you've been on quite an adventure. What have you been dreaming about?" Lily just smiled mysteriously. "Oh, lots of things, Mommy. I've been everywhere and everywhen." Her mother chuckled and kissed her forehead. "Well, my little time traveler, sweet dreams. Maybe you can tell me all about your adventures when you wake up." As her mother left the room, Lily snuggled deeper into her blankets, patting her magical bed affectionately. "Thank you, Goodnight Time Machine," she whispered. "You're the best friend a girl could ask for." And with that, Lily drifted off to sleep, her dreams filled with memories of her incredible journeys and excitement for the adventures yet to come. For she knew that as long as she had her imagination and her faithful Goodnight Time Machine, there was no limit to the wonders she could explore. In the years that followed, Lily's nighttime adventures continued to spark her curiosity and fuel her imagination. She excelled in school, particularly in history and science, often surprising her teachers with her detailed knowledge of ancient cultures and futuristic technologies. As she grew older, Lily never forgot the lessons she learned during her time-traveling escapades: the importance of kindness, the value of diversity, and the power of dreams. She became a brilliant scientist, working on inventions that would help make the world a better place, just like the ones she had seen in the future with Dr. Quantum. And every night, no matter how busy or grown-up she became, Lily would still whisper to her faithful bed, "Good night, Time Machine." For she knew that true adventure, like the spirit of childhood, was timeless.